Hey you guys, Sean with Go Gloves here, and in today's video we're going to be customizing my very first 44 Pro glove. So I've gotten a ton of people asking me about 44s and my opinion on them. So today we're going to buy my very first 44. Now I've had a 44 in the past, but this is going to be the first custom one that I will own. The reason why I'm buying a 44 right now is because they're having their largest sale of the year for Black Friday, which is 30% off. And make sure if you're buying a 44 to try and get one on sale because they have so many sales throughout the year. You can buy one up to 20 or 25% off during the year and even up to 30% on this year's Black Friday. Now the quality that you get from 44 is going to be very good for the price that you pay, but it's not comparable to any of the high quality gloves from these major brands. However, I do love a lot of their customizable abilities on the website, so let's get started. Alright guys, so now we're on the 44 Pro Glove Builder website. We're gonna start with a baseball glove and an infield model specifically. If you guys can't tell by the gloves behind me, I do really like infield gloves. The 574 pattern for the Signature series is what I'm gonna go with. You can see here it has the no panel overlap. Basically from the palm to the back shell, there's no overlap there, so I think that looks really nice as well. And it has the half welting on the index finger. It has a deep pocket, which is what I like in a glove, and then the 3-panel shell leather. That's just a really cool and simple design that I like. And I'm gonna be going with an 11 3/4 inch model, which as you can see here, this is what they have. Okay, so for the size, as I said already, I'm selecting the 11 3/4 inch glove. I usually like 11 1/2 inch, but I see myself using this glove a lot and playing catch with it. And it's just easier because you don't have to focus as much when you're catching if you have a little bit of extra length on your glove. Next is the leather style. And I think I'll do a patch for the logo because I really like the 3D effect that the patch has, as well as the color combinations on it. I think it looks really nice. I won't do a finger hood or finger pad. It's really just optional, but I like keeping my gloves simple, so not a huge fan of that. Definitely do not want mesh on this. Mesh tends to tear or rip as you use it, so I do like a lighter glove, but I'm gonna skip the mesh on this one. I'm not a huge fan of clicking laces, so I'm not going to pick the extra long lace on here. Just keep it normal, and I will not add the kit palm liner. Kit palm liners are very nice, however, it's $10 extra, and I'm just not about that. Traditional fur tends to get matted in the wrist liner, so I am going to pick this Moisture Wicking Pad. If you guys have had an A2000, it's like that Drylex material that's going to be inside the wrist. It's very comfortable and I like it a lot for the moisture wicking material that's in there. It's really cool. For the web on my glove, I think I'm going to go with an H-web just because I've never had one and I think it looks really nice and it's something a little bit different from what I'm used to. Alright, now that we're done with the web, we're going to go to the throwing hand. Obviously, I'm a right-handed thrower. If you see some of my TikToks, a lot of people ask, they'll see the gloves on the shelf and it will flip it because of the front facing camera to look like it's a left-handed throw glove, but I am right-handed, so we're gonna pick right-handed on that. And I will pick the standard break-in. You know, I am pretty good at breaking gloves. I'm pretty particular about my break-ins. However, all the leather has to get broken in anyway, and they're not really forming the glove, they're just breaking in the leather, so by the time I get it, I don't have to do as much work. And as long as they're not messing up the form, which is not what they're doing, I really don't mind them breaking in the leather an extra little bit. So now that we're done with the base of the glove, let's start getting into the colors. Okay, now getting into the colors, the first thing is the binding, and I'm gonna pick white binding on this one. I really like it on my gloves. I've had it on a glove in the past, and I think once you use it and you have a nice finger stain on there, it just looks really nice. Because I do 2 in the pinky, finger out, it looks really good on that index finger. Now next to the logo, I'm just gonna put white on this one because I am gonna get rid of that home plate logo in the end. However, for now I'll just make it white so it's not really noticeable. For the laces, I'm just gonna go regular black laces. I think those look pretty clean, and if I don't like it when I get the glove, I do know how to relace gloves, so I can just switch out the color if I want to, or if I don't like the quality of the lace. That's really easy to do. Okay, now for the first leather on the backing, I'm going to go with oiled chestnut. So if you guys are familiar with Rawlings Bruciato, it's going to be very similar to that. It's kind of like a darker saddle tan, and it's that type of leather where if you like dig your fingernail into it, it'll make a scratch, but then you can like wipe it away, and it gives a very patina and used look that looks really nice after you use it for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna switch the angles here on the glove so you can see all of it's pretty white for now, and then on the back we're going to go with another oiled chestnut, but then for the third leather I'm going to go with something different. I'm going to do a black suede. Now I think that looks really nice. It's gonna pop a little bit, and you guys can see as I move along and do some more colors, you'll see where I'm going with this. For the logo, you know, that's really not gonna matter very much. I'm just gonna keep it white because remember that home plate logo on the thumb is going to get moved out of the glove at the end. The patch, I'm gonna keep it very simple and do a gray and black. You'll see there's some black along this glove and the suede and the laces, so I think that will match very well, and gray is a pretty neutral tone as well, so I think that's gonna look awesome. For the palm leather, again, I'm gonna do oiled chestnut. That's gonna look really nice as it gets some use and wears in as I use it. It's gonna look amazing in the palm. And I am going to expect some fading in the palm just because as the leather hits the oiled chestnut, that oil is going to come out, so you wanna make sure you keep that leather hydrated and condition it every once in a while. All right, and on the stitching, I'm going to choose white just because it's going to match very well with all of the other colors. And on the web, which is next, I'm going to pick a black web, and I really like the white stitching that has it pop on the web. I'm choosing a black web. I think it looks really nice in contrast to the oiled chestnut, and it matches the lacing, but I didn't want to match too much with the black suede because I think that gives it a little bit of a neat texture and different color than if I just made that suede all black leather. I think it gives it a nice pop on there. Okay, for the welting, I'm also going to keep that white for a little bit of pop against the colors on the back. And next up we have the Wingtip Pinky, so let's move this slide over and we'll get to that. I'm doing oiled chestnut again throughout the whole backing of the glove. So the Wingtip Pinky and the Wingtip Thumb right here, we're going to do both oiled chestnut. So on the backing so far, I think it looks really nice. And now we have our last portion, which is the wrist part of the glove, and I'm going to do oiled chestnut on that again. So you can see the whole backing is oiled chestnut with a black web and a black suede against the, I guess, like ring finger and pinky finger of the glove. All right, so now it's my favorite part of the personalization and customization parts of the glove. I really am not a huge fan of the home plate logo, so we're gonna get a graphic on the thumb. Now we have all of the graphics menus, and it puts a clover on there just as a default one, but I think I wanna put a cross on there. I've said before in some other videos, I am a Christian, so I think that looks like a really nice piece to put on there instead of that home plate logo. And then for the color, I think I might do black to match the web. Now for the palm stamp, I also want to add another graphic there. It does have the 44 logo, but I want to do something special because I know they have something really cool for the palm. Being from Texas, I really want the Texas outline in there. If you guys have seen my Texas edition A2000, that has the Texas outline in the palm, and I think it looks really nice, so I'm going to try it again with this 44. The last thing is a thumb text, and this is actually free because I paid for the other graphics with the Texas outline and the cross, but if you actually look, the thumb graphic is free, and whatever you write on the thumb is going to be written on the bag that encases your glove when it comes in. And on the thumb for this glove, I'm thinking of putting Good Gloves. I've never had my name or anything on a glove, so to put my social media name, I think it's gonna be really cool. And there's a few different fonts in here, but I do like the script font, so I'm going to go with that. And for the thumb stitching, I'm going to have it in a black stitching to match the cross graphic as well as the laces and the web. I think it looks nice and it gives it a little bit of a pop on the thumb. Alright guys, and I'm pretty sure that's all I have left. I'm skipping index and pinky text. I just think that's a bit too much, as well as the palm text. I am going to keep it in the script font because I think it looks a lot better than the block font. I think that looks like a little bit basic, and the script font looks really nice and elegant on there. I could add a flag on here, however, I already have the Texas outline in the palm, so I think it's a little bit of an overkill if I were to add the Texas flag on there again. We do have special instructions, but I'm really happy with my glove already, so there's nothing else I want to add. Let's check out and see when I will get this glove. Okay, so here we have the whole rundown of the glove. You can see all the angles of it, and then at the bottom, I'm just gonna make sure that I have all the colors right in every way that I want it, just to make sure that my glove comes out exactly how I want it to. All right, everything looked good on the gloves overall, so we're gonna go ahead and check out. and buy the glove and see when it's gonna come in. All right, now we're just gonna put in my information to go ahead and buy the glove. Okay, and I just applied the discount on here. Guys, look at that, $58 taken off from the Black Friday discount. That is incredible. Imagine getting a very own custom glove for $136. That's a great deal. All right guys, now I have put all the credit card information in. We're going to review the order and then we'll see when this comes in. It's looking awesome on here, I can't wait. All right guys, as you can see, my order is complete. It gives me my order number to track it. I think it will take about 4 to 6 weeks to come in, meaning it'll be like early January or mid-January. Maybe a little bit before New Year's, even if I get lucky, but I think because of the Christmas rush, that's pretty hopeful of me, but I really can't wait to have this come in, and I will definitely be making an unboxing video and everything like that when it comes in. But overall, I'm super excited for this to come in. Again, my first custom glove ever, so I can't wait to see how it comes out. All right, you guys, that is all I have for today's video of customizing my glove, and I had a ton of fun doing it. If you want to stay updated with it or see any of my other gloves, make sure you follow my Instagram @GoGloves or check out the link in the description down below. Also, if you haven't listened to my podcast already, I have a few episodes out with some really cool guests, so check that out. It's called Spittin' Seats. It's on YouTube or Apple Podcasts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like down below so I will make sure to make more content like this one. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.